In the year 1886, Carl Benz invented and patented the first ever car, the combustion engine, the spark plugs, everything. In the year 1882, Australia and England played the first ever Ashes Test series. Now, that is how old a rivalry this is. And it is resuming again. Ashes 2021 is here. My name is Tanay Tiwari and I'm here with all the numbers to get you prepped for this mega series in our stats preview. For Ashes 2021, England are going to Australia for this leg. Now, in this century, the 21st century, every time England have gone to Australia, they've visited, they've competed, they've tried.
Can we skip to the good part?
That is the problem. There is no good part here because they've only won one series in Australia in this century. In fact, in 4 out of those 5 instances, they've conceded the series by the 3rd test match. That is how abysmal their performances have been. Also, adding to England's problem maybe this time around will be their workload. They've played so much cricket since the start of July 2020. Compare that to Australia, who've not even played half the number of days of cricket. In fact, Australia have played less tests in this period than Zimbabwe. Is that good workload management or are they undercooked? But there are fresh faces at the helm of that Australian cricket. The leadership group has changed. Pat Cummins has come in as their captain, the first ever fast bowler to lead Australia in tests, their 47th captain. And he is the #1 bowler for a reason. Every time he picks up that ball in the Ashes, Pat Cummins, batsmen go outs. Not good, right? But his deputy Steve Smith, he's also an Ashes legend already. Because come the Ashes, Steve Smith goes from Bruce Banner to the Hulk in an instant. He scored 500 plus runs in each of the last 3 Ashes series. And also 423 more runs. He becomes the 3rd highest Ashes run getter in the history of this rivalry. But if you're looking at Steve Smith and going like he's a run bank, what about Joe Root? Because Joe Root has looked at Test cricket in 2021 and gone like,
that was easy.
It's been that easy for him. He's got 1,455 test runs already in 2021. 500 ahead of the next best player. Yes, and he's not stopping. But here's the problem. Joe Root has scored so many runs, but every time he looks around his batting lineup and he goes like, where is everybody? Because the rest of the English batting lineup has not stepped up. They'd want them to step up come this important Ashes series. As for stepping up, Jimmy Anderson, if he steps up and plays those 3 test matches on this tour, he will become the 2nd most test-capped player in the history of the format, only behind Sachin Tendulkar. As for his partner Stuart Broad, 11 more wickets and he becomes England's leading wicket taker in Ashes Test series. Also, Brody is looking at you. Looking at you, David Warner. Yes, he's looking at you. That rivalry is also all set to resume. So there you have it. The Ashes is back with all these numbers now. You're on track. Please don't slack. Keep a track of all things Ashes 2021 right here on Cricbuzz because we're bringing you extensive coverage of this mega series. Stay tuned.